Hello everybody and welcome to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. First of all, a bit of a prelude. My god, I've actually gotten quite a few requests to play this. Once I started doing stuff like Danganronpa and 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors, people were like, hey, do Phoenix Wright! Love riffing on these games, I love watching you play them for the first time, so it's like, okay, sure! However, I do have to mention, I held off on Phoenix Wright for quite a bit. That must be acknowledged. I binge Let's Plays like other people binge Netflix. That means not too long ago when people started asking. When people started asking me, at least, it was not long ago that I had finished a playthrough by someone else. So, I wanted to give myself enough time, let most of the jokes just kind of go away, not have to deal with them hopefully as much. So yeah, it's now been a few months since I've watched that playthrough. I've watched a whole bunch of other Let's Plays in between, and so I hope that this will be relatively, like, new shit. It's not going to be me repeating jokes or stuff for a while. So, hopefully that's the case for this game. I will mention that, as a result, this isn't going to be totally blind, but it has been long enough that I may still stumble over a couple of cases. So I'm hoping that's the way this is going to go. That we'll have a fairly successful, but still relatively fresh and challenging run. So, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Oh, and they include the, this is one thing I do remember, they include the stills from the, initial game. From the, DS games. So this would be on, like, the top half would be on one part of the screen, the bottom half would be on the other, on the bottom screen. Which is cool, so... Let's do it! Is it first turnabout? Yes. I don't know if there is voice acting, so I apologize if I, I'm terrible. Oh, and it moves quick, too. That's nasty. Damn it. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Okay, it's not gonna be all auto advance. Boy, am I nervous. Right? Hello. Well, you look good in HD. Oh, hiya, Chief. Phew, glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. Okay, this almost feels wrong. The text box is exactly where her boobs are. Like, immediately where the boob is. The first line is over the boob. This is gonna feel wrong in quite a bit. In, not very long, actually. Says a lot about you. And your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yeah. Actually, I kinda owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. Whoop! It's over! My life, everything, it's all over! Is that your client screaming over there? Is he banging his head into the wall, like, repeatedly? Yeah, it's him. Despair! Oh, I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die, and if he keeps banging his head against the wall, he's making a very good attempt at it. Yeah. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him I'm guilty. On the other hand, you do not look as good in HD. Due to the death sentence, I'm not afraid to die. What? What's wrong? What the hell happened with my voice there? It went all over the place. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? But now, just with the face he's making, all I, for some reason, can think of is him doing the fucking ooh-woo. Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. Oh, God, no, I can't do that. No. Huh? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? These papers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault, he just has terrible luck. My God, is this guy Makoto from Danganronpa? But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. That's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 2. Alright, how to do the judge. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hand shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Defendant? Well, the client is Larry Butts. Defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Phew, I know this one. The case report was covered so many times. It's... Wait. Oh... No way. I forgot! I'm drawing a total blank here! Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? Okay. I don't remember the shocked expression. That's kind of hilarious. You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Press the R1 button to check it at any time, okay? Check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Alright. So let's check out this. We have Cindy. Cause of death. I can't investigate anymore. Time of death, 7:31. 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. We do have profiles. Oh! Hello. Cindy Stone, age 22, the victim in this case. A model. She lived in an apartment by herself. Oh, it is Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Wright seems like the type of person who would have like 3 coffees before a trial and then blame it all on the nervousness. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wright just told us the victim was struck with a blunt object. Could you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. Like a half Minnesota accent. Oh, you know, Your Honor, the statue was covered in blood and looked like the thinker. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue in the shape of the thinker, it's rather heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. But evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the R1 button to check the court record frequently. I had to do that for the, thing, so figured that out. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We're great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumb. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you, anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumb. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it, lies! I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30 the day before the murder. Well, that's next month. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Ooh, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Larry, I'm assuming at your end you've heard that phrase enough times at least to understand the meaning of it. So that you're completely confused about it confuses me. Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used to support her lifestyle. Dude! You can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you wanted to answer that question. Yeah, Larry's way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I... Oh, dearie. Wait and see what happens or stop him. He's in denial, and based on that earlier outburst, I don't think I want him to. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. The question is irrelevant to this case. Oh dear. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? Cheating she-dog? I'm gonna die, I'm just gonna drop dead. And when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite. No, it's not. No, it's not. If he had no idea based on that earlier outburst, that's... no. Oh, boy. This is so not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I did. Maybe I did. Oh, he went. What do I do? Oh god, oh god, oh god. Based on that picture, he looked like he was going away from the apartment. Do not answer. Send him a signal. Lie like a dog. Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember.
You don't remember? Well, then we'll just have to remind you.
I got a bad feeling about this.
We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day.
What the fuck just happened outside? It sounded like a wheel of corrugated iron just going down the street. Yes, Judge, as a matter of fact, I am shocked by what happened out there. Thank you for agreeing with me. Anyways. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body, just before making the gruesome discovery. My wife is Marge Henderson. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Yeah, that could be good. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawin to the stand.
That's a very, convenient name.
Mr. Sawin, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is this correct?
Oh, yes. Newspapers, yes. Mr. Sarge, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Okay, witness's account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. And thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Now, I remember the time exactly. It was 1 o'clock p.m. The man who ran was without doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. They should have been charged by that point, but I guess if it had been long enough, they wouldn't work anyway. The phone that Mr. Sawyer used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
And the electricity into Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes. Yes, Your Honor? You may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor?
Alright, Wright, this is it. The real deal.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
Why, you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave.
Lies? What even?
Phoenix! What do you think the purpose of the trial is?
Lean my head a little bit too far back there. Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in it. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. That's not very sporting of you, Mia. Okay. See the evidence? Look at it! Look at it! Open the court record with the R1 button, then point out the contradictions in the testimony. Okay. Cross-examination. Going door to door when I saw him. Actually, let's see what we have in the present options. 4 to 5 p.m. Noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. So that was time thing over there. Yeah, 1 o'clock p.m. But time of death is 4 to 5. Present it. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. God damn it, Phoenix. Is that supposed to be a pun? Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? That.
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sort, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Gee, that's a really good question.
Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart.
Wait, I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again? Oh boy. Time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
Blackout at that time, bitch.
You see. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Wright, you know what to do. I've got this one. Yes, I do, as a matter of fact. Let's see, was it this one or this one? I think it's probably this one. Because how could the video recorder be going if you didn't have the, if you had the, blackout? Blackout record, bitch! Objection! Hold it right there. The prosecution has said that there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Yeah! Well, yeah. The defense has a point. You have an explanation for this, Mr. Salt. No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Salt, the court would prefer to hear accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather, put off. I mean, you just shrieked not too long ago. My apologies, Your Honor. That must have been the shock of finding the body. Yeah, that was it. Very well, Mr. Sowett. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. And now hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Yeah, bitch, it was the blunt object and it was the thinker. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. Defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Time to hit you over the head with a blunt object. How about that thinker? Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? Ah! You with your objections and your evidence. Who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sowett. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne?
As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. It's kind of morbid if you have to constantly break the guy's neck every single time you want to hear the time. Yes, it doesn't look like a clock. I submit it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. The murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, see if I can bump. No, I can't. I thought I was going to try and I thought I could bump up the text speed, but no. It appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now?
Yeah, we fucking do. That looks like a statue. That looks like it could be an ornamental statue thing. You could buy it, you know. What was that place?
Damn it, there was a store in the mall a long time ago that used to have kind of fancy looking shit like this, and I cannot remember what the hell it was. Because it's been so long since I've been to the mall, I have no idea what that place was anymore. Not fucking Nordstrom's, it was some other place, but not one of the department stores. Yes, I do. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Ah! Oh yeah, prove it. I prove I went in there.
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her.
A bit of a jump, but let's see where it goes.
You struck her with a clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sowett, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. The witness care to elaborate? You strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock. I heard. No, I mean saw. Yeah! That's nasty.
As much as he's sweating, that's nasty.
Shut up, I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her and he should burn, give him death. Yay, water. There we go. Order. Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim.
Mr. Wright. Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is running on this. Gotta think it through carefully.
Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawyer heard was definitely this clock. The fact is clear if you simply... fucking try sounding it. Use the damn shit. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. If he didn't think it, he'd probably poof out of existence. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Saw had heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Saw, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing.
What's he talking about now?
Well, it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. 1.
If it was... Well, no, never mind. That would have been... Yeah, no. Police couldn't have tampered with it, otherwise that'd be tampering of evidence, and I think presumably illegal. So it probably would be a bad idea to make sure that to say it's running 3 hours slow. And given this is my side of this case here, when the prosecution is the one who actually put that one into play, why would the prosecution be the one who makes it 3 hours slow when they're trying to make sure that you get off the fucking hook as a witness? To claim that I am the one who had anything to do with it is a stupid move. And apparently Phoenix is a dumbass because he's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it! It was so close. Also, where'd Mia go? Did she just kind of like go off and get like a coffee and a croissant or something? Because she has had no involvement since the beginning. Since like the tutorial stages.
Mr. Wright? It seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Yeah. Yes, Your Honor.
Means I cannot let you indict the witness. Fortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Saw It. You come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens! You treat me like a criminal! A criminal! You lawyers are all slime.
Excuse me, there is one defending you. There is somebody on the prosecution side who isn't badgering you at all, who tried to strengthen your case, who tried to do it. Y'all immediately with the all slime. The other guy, I'm surprised he's not, I'm surprised. You know what? He's a Minnesotan. He'd just be like, oh, that. I've portrayed him as a Minnesotan. He's probably just going to be like, oh, that's okay. I'll take it. I know he doesn't mean all of us. I'll be good.
Yeah, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Oh, there you are.
Yeah, you must have come into the court. You must have like some kind of clairvoyance, because you were out getting a coffee and croissant, which, by the way, bring me one.
That's good timing. Not so fast, Mr. Saw It. Me? I mean, Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was still the day of the murder.
Nobody can prove that.
Yeah, you got a point. That's not the case. That doesn't mean you still can't win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow,
and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Oops, I fucking moved it on like it was supposed to be a thing. Oh, wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Select the right thing to not chastise me. Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. You found evidence to support this claim. Of course. I've suddenly turned into M. Bison for a moment. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can improve my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running 3 hours slow.
Ah! Overseas.
The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. It's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. Because apparently everybody fucking uses the 12-hour system. I'm pretty sure some of those European ones use it. Well, I guess if it was made in the US, it was 12-hour system. Or most Europeans, I think, use 24. Fuck it! Go with it! The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in the... That's what the time you heard when you struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. God damn it, I need to wait. This is why I need some of these to go faster, because otherwise I'm just sitting here like, wait, I think I got the syntax of that wrong, I need to restart the line. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sod, or should I say, Mr. Did It? Wow, he frosts so much he just fucking turned into a puddle of water on the floor, apparently, because he wasn't on the stand anymore. Order, I say!
Ew, this is gonna wreak havoc on the vocal cords.
Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness?
He was arrested and has been taken your way, Your Honor. I'm sorry I misjudged him.
Very well. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly, and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but the court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Woo! Party ball open! Need to have like a little radio or like CD player on the side, just every single time you want a case. Do 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 woo hoo do 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 do. It's a celebration. Turns out that Frank Sod was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sod let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sod grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Fucking harsh. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Whew. Still can't believe we won. Right. Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You have fought your own battles in there. I mean, I went and got the coffee and the croissant and left you plenty of time to do your work. Some good croissants in the lobby, maybe Dunkin' Donuts style. while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. Never seen the chief looking this happy. He's this glad. Imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. No. My bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But I said you Indy's gone mad. Gone forever. Oh, God, he is going to do the oboe shit, isn't he? Larry, she was... never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? I thought we were all canceling J.K. Rowling. Yes, you! I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Good, because I'm about head there too. I'm sorry, that was way too much information. Thanks, I really owe you one. She got a lisp or something because she got the name wrong. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh, no, I couldn't. I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey! Here, take this. It's a present. Present? Me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made the clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You? You made this? I guess it's true. All artists are quite sentimental whiny babies. I speak as one. I am a writer. I have cried over character deaths. Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. You believe it? I was so into that chick. She was just playing me for a fool. Doesn't that make you want to cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Squeeze me? I don't think that was the actual line in the original one. They, like, alter some of the dialogue? They also don't remember the rub it in the witness's face line as me. I thought it was like... I don't know. I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Yeah, right. What is she talking about? The fact that I'm an attorney and I defended her. I defended and solved her case. It's the statue. Why else would she be carrying it around if she still didn't have... Well, no, it's a pretty good statue. It's like take like a rock and scrub out the name Larry Butts. Well, no, if it was... It's one of those things where you might keep it for... Nah, I'm thinking a greedy reason. No, it's probably something. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled. Oh, whatever. She probably just needed the clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. Glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Woo-woo. It seems that made him feel better, but I don't know about the woo shit again. I say this is a guy who masquerades online as a Pegasus and a coyote, depending on where he is. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. In order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never.
Excuse me, Mia, have you ever seen Gravity? Because I do think I need to let go of some shit. Also, have you seen, like, all the racist shit happening out there lately? I mean, that's probably gotta have something to the effect of... Yeah.
Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner on me? Shouldn't fucking do something where I can't have the camera on me. I just have my eyebrows like wiggling up and down like, ooh, 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 ooh. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. I wanted to say innocent butt sucks. I don't know why. I'm not usually that dirty. Yeah.
Why did I switch it after that? I just read this.
Oh god. No, I shouldn't. Oh god, first Animal Crossing, now this. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of Harry. Yeah, part of it. Don't tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks?
He fucking has the hots for it. Can you look at profile? Okay, she's in my age range. I don't forget if she's in Phoenix, but yeah, fucking nice.
So my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave me. I didn't know it then. That clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. I promised to tell the chief about me and Larry. The one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Lie! Trial 1 done! Okay. Cool. Brand new episode.